I could see it all right now, and I could I go back, write the song a little better, go back, tweak the beat a little better, and this is how you stay timeless. But now one more piece on that, with genetics, so important. This new knowledge on genetic engineering, or just molecular biology. What a great new science, and it's so funny because history has a way of repeating itself. Wow. Or should I say time pulsates in repeated pattern, like waves hitting the shore. So it just keeps coming and coming and coming. But once again, here we are at the genome. And the same way so many other discoveries are being found, have been found out, is the same way that Europeans are going after this discovery as well. An example. Right now, the Genome Project, they probably got more knowledge now as we speak. But right now, the scientists that are studying the human genome only have a parts list. It's like they have a car. They have a steering wheel, a wheel, maybe a radio, a windshield. But they don't know how to put these things together. They don't know how the car is. Is it a car? They don't even know what's the function of this. They see it functioning. And they say, okay, this is doing this and this is doing that. But we don't know why it's doing it. We just see it. We're forever outsiders. We can't hook up to the reality that we're watching. We're barred from it in a way. It's like they're locked out of it. You can only have an objective view of reality and true nature. And then you have a person like you or me that are living out their biology, living out their molecular biology unconsciously, which is the way you live it out. Unconsciously, we are living it out. It is activated, formed, and moving. They got terms like junk DNA. There's no such thing as junk DNA.
You just see it as junk.
That's what you see it, right? So you gonna call it junk DNA? There's no junk in nature. Okay, so just because you have 4 main proteins, cytosine, guanine, thymine, and adenine. These are the 4 proteins that make up DNA. Or the correct term is deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay, these are the proteins. But there's other proteins that seem to be dormant. Now, what we know about genes is that genes don't operate on their own. DNA doesn't operate on its own. It's a protein that reads the environment. And the environment of a protein is not just the physical environment, it's your mind. The things you believe, the things you believe, what you believe and perceive writes on your genes. It literally impresses upon your genetic makeup. So if you're constantly feeling sad, feeling worried, feeling depressed, your genes, this is the causes of many diseases, many depressions. This is the feeling sad or feeling angry all the time, feeling that. And this is what this society is trying to do. It's trying to create.
Right into the gene
to be
your long-term progeny.
That's right.
To be a certain,
That's right. That's right. To be depressed, to be sad, to be defeated, basically, unmotivated, de-energized, turn it down. That's what the society is actually trying to do. So those that find it within themselves to stay happy, stay joyous, stay energized in a society that's literally trying to break you down. This is a superhuman. This is a superhuman. Because everything that makes the human human is your DNA. I mean, everything. Like DNA is like, it's a little version of you. Matter of fact, cells are the smallest unit of consciousness. The smallest unit of consciousness is your cells. 100 trillion cells running through your body right now. Matter of fact, it's the same amount of cells in your body is the same amount of stars in the Milky Way galaxy. In fact, some scientists say even more. But we're all built fractally. So, yeah, you would match the universe like
microcosm
that.
of the macrocosm. Of the macrocosm.
Right. Come on, bring it right back. That's right. As it is above, so it is below. The macro represents the micro represents the macro. So when you have that knowledge and you really stand on it, you live on it, say, wait a minute, I'm a smaller version of the universe.
That's right.
I'm not just here, like, I'm not what you are calling me or what this society is trying to turn me into. No, we know nature. Nature itself is a closed system. There's no death. Energy exchanges with each other. Now, what energy what energy are you? What moves you? What frequency do you pick up naturally?
I'm sure we was having this conversation. We was having this conversation on the way in. I'm not speaking to the camera. The man behind the camera is who I'm speaking to. He ain't gonna say
there is
nothing.
A man behind the camera, by the way.
You know, his camera didn't disappear, and he ain't gonna say nothing. But we was kind of having that conversation on the way in regards to energy. And I think we was talking about, because just before you came, when did you land back in the UK?
About 2 days ago.
Okay, so we had.
You mean from right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, about 2 days ago.
Okay, which is just a shame, because if you dropped in at the reparation, would have said, hey, KRS, you need to come down and join us down at the, but they had the reparation march.
Nice.
Which was, it was beautiful, but we was talking about the energy and the energy involved and everything.
Flashlights, canine dogs, and crooked coppers, automatics, tear gas, rams, and helicopters. All for marijuana on the East Coast every year, while California selling the high grade everywhere. It's crazy on the East Coast, considers herb the enemy, while on every corner in LA is a dispensary. The country been split on this issue for a century. Why would a harmless natural herb lead to a felony? New York needs to catch up. The pace, we need to pick it up. You know the prosecutors got big split it up. Switch the philosophy, think of the economy. Plants, herbs, roots, and nature's technology. We got the young ones. We see how the drugs run. We see where they come from. Governments are selling it. Every day 1 ton. They declare a war on drugs, but drugs won. We are not the dumb ones. We see how the drugs run. We see where they come from. Governments are selling it. Every day 1 ton. They declare a war on drugs, but drugs won. People taking risks because they know that money can't come. The drug game is global, paying off 20 to 1. Who you telling? You don't think these politicians ain't selling? Doctors ain't selling? Cops ain't selling? While Rocky rebelling? Cop cars smelling like Cali Blue Drink. In New York, brothers like, what do you mean? I mean, switch the philosophy. Think of the economy. Plants, herbs, roots, and nature's technology. We got the young ones. We see how the drugs run. We see where they come from. Governments are selling it. Every day 1 ton. They declare a war on drugs, but drugs won. Brothers on that lockdown, sisters in that lockup. Things were good in the hood till the views popped up. Brothers getting shot up because the system's unjust. It's segregating justice. It's just them and just us. Cops roam around like a gang trying to jump us into their plantation prisons. They want to dump us because it's really prisons for the poor. It ain't about the money, it's about the drugs. It's what I'm getting handcuffed for. It ain't about the law. It ain't about the crime, because banks are paying fines, but they crimes all the time. It's a setup. Switch the philosophy. Plants, herbs, roots, and nature's technology. We got that.
It's Swiss. My name is JJ Bola.
This is Shakara. Hi sister. My name is Empress Imani.
What's up? It's the world changer McKellamine, and you're locked on to Got Kush. Got Kush.
Got Kush. Got Kush. Got Kush.
Got Kush TV, the conscious platform for all conscious people. Stay tuned.